Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about handling for iframes. How we can able to handle for the iframes. Okay, there are two different approaches we can able to say. One is old process. Okay, and another one is a new one. A new one we need to install for plugin. Uh, iframe plugin, and then we need to do for loading for the frame, and we need to do it. Okay, old approach we can able to again two categories. Okay, one is to write directly to writing for every time normal function type, normal how we are going to call, right? cy.get, the similar format we can able to create and we can able to do it. And another format is custom command. And custom command, how we can able to create a custom command, and that custom command how we can able to use it. This is the one we can able to see in this video. Okay, for this I already created one file. Okay, and here I can go ahead and create for first old process. For this and the references purpose, I'm going to use for reference types Cypress, and then I'm closing here. And describe suit block I'm going to create here, and the suit block again I'm going to use for demo iframes. Okay, then here and the function creation. Okay, it block, and here I'm going to create for normal iframe. Okay, function creation. Okay, before that we created the suit and everything. Okay, before that we can see that what exactly the frame. Okay, the frame is nothing but it is a one kind of HTML site storing inside the frame. What exactly inside means, see now I'm going to take this is the example of the web page. Okay, this everything is presented in one page. Okay, but here if you see here the part, right, if you load, you can able to see reload frame and view frame source. This is separate. If you click for view frame source, here you can able to see separate DOM, it is presented completely separate page. Okay, again if you click here and view page source. Okay, now again you can see this is a separate frame. Okay, this is a separate HTML. Inside the HTML page we have iframe one. If you search control F and frame, and you can able to see there is a frame, it is presented here. Means we in a page, already page is presented. In the same page again there is a frame, the frame having again one website. Okay, that is called HTML page, it is presented, that is called as a frames. Okay, in a one web application we can able to create more than one frames. If you create, if you are not create, it is up to this requirement. Okay, if you create, if you want to create an iframe in a page, there is a like one, more than one. And frames also there is a two types is there. One is normal single frame, and another one nested frame. What single frame and nested frame is? Single frame is a web page can only we can able to view one particular frame. We can't see for more. Okay, the frame again another frame is presented means that is called nested frame. Means this is a frame. If you want to create inside one more frame for this particular frame, then again we can able to create for another frame. That is called nested frame. Okay, now I'm going to handle for this particular website. Okay, this is a simple website. I'm going to show you like a normal approach and as well as custom command creation for this particular one. Then we'll go for handle for this two section I will show you. Okay, now here because why I'm going to showing this particular text box writing and all, right. One of my YouTube member also asked me how to enter a value after inside going the frame, how to enter a value to the text box that he asked me, and I found this is the one. Then I'm going to explaining for him purpose also. Okay. Now I'm going to take this URL, going to here. Now cy.visit, and the visit I'm going to take providing for my URL. Okay. Then I'm going to create for one custom normal command. That is, first we need to find this particular frame. Okay. For the frame identification purpose, we need to right click and we need to inspect it. Okay, you can able to see there is a frame iframe. Okay, this iframe is getting for one ID is presented. I'm going to take for this ID. Okay, cy.get. Okay, then I'm going to providing the ID. Okay, maybe we can able to think we can directly click this particular inspecting this particular element in the DOM, and again the DOM we can able to say HTML, and the body we can able to go for body and we can able to do it. No, it is not possible because it is frame, it is inside the frame, right? That's why we can't able to find it, because ID here it is presented. If you go right, Control F, and I'm going to use for hash and value, and then I'm going to use for span. So paragraph is there. Paragraph. Okay, this we got the path, right? Now if I'm going to copy this particular path, now I'm not going to switching. Okay, now I'm not going to switching and all. I'm not going to do directly. I'm going to try for get, and I'm going to provide the path, and if I'm going to type, and then I'm going to provide for Lokesh. Okay, this I'm going to provide. Whether we can able to enter a value or not, we'll see first. Okay. After that we can able to see another format. Now if we load for frame, now it is loading frame, like website is loading. Now see it is loading. Now we are getting a timeout exception, never found it. We are never found this particular path. Okay, we are never found that particular path. Then how to do it? Okay, then how to do it, that particular one means we can able to go ahead here and comes to here. Then we need to first we need to go for inside the frame. Okay, then we need to use for, there is method called its dot its. Okay, okay, this is the property one, it will go for inside the DOM. Okay, inside the DOM. How inside the DOM it will goes? This is a DOM. Okay, this is the DOM. This entire thing is contained for contains method. Okay, consent method. After getting the frame ID, then I'm going to read for the doc, and the doc context we are going to read for body. We are going to read for body. Okay, then I'm going to take for this body, right? Then I'm going to take the path of here, like we are using for only single frame, right? That's why I'm going to use for 0 dot 0 dot content document. Okay, document dot body, because we are going to read for inside the body value. Okay, then we need to check the assertion whether we are able to find the proper one or not. Okay, b dot visible, b dot visible. Okay, after we done, we need to wrap up. Why we need to wrap up means, because it is reading for entire path here. This body, entire body, it is present, right? We need to wrap everything. Here is only one it is there, that is called this paragraph one. Okay, this is a one particular frame one. Okay, then we can able to switch here, comes to here. cy.wrap. Okay, this is a wrap. Okay, then we are up to wrap it, but I want to delete this value. I want to delete this value, and then I want to enter a value inside that particular one. Then how we can able to do it? We wrapped everything, but we need to save something. Okay, we need to save that frame, which we are getting the frame, right? Let, we can able to use three data types. So one is let, constant, and variable. Okay, where keyword, anything we can able to use for iframe. Okay, equal. Okay, then here I am going to use for iframe dot clear method, because I want to clear the already presented value. Then I'm going to use for type. Then here I'm going to use for Lokesh. Okay. If I want to verify whether we entered proper value or not, means can use for should have dot text, and I can able to check for Lokesh whether we entered proper value or not. Now I'm doing this one. Oh, sorry, the path, because ID, right? We need to use for hash, that we forgot. Now again we are reloading the website. Now you can see Lokesh is entered and also it is verified. Okay, both the cases completed. Okay, but I want to do one more thing, that is a bold or italic. Anything the text is presented here, if I click this one, it should be a bold, right? How we can able to do? If I inspect this particular element, it is presented here, and if I go for selector path and CSS selector and comes to here and see this HTML. Okay, where it is, another dev location, it is there. Okay, we need to go for one by one actually. Then copy path. Okay, this is the complete path. It is provided like a lengthy. And if you want to click this particular bold button, and if you use right this path to click, I'm going to use for X path, right? Then we can able to go ahead here, use X path also. We already see how to use for X path. Required Cypress X path, and then I'm going to use for path of this. Okay, and then we can able to use it here to click button. Okay, sorry, actually unexpectedly my Wi-Fi got uh, gone, because power in morning onwards the power shutdown is there, that's why it is not able to. Now we can see this is the X path got failed. Okay, never found, because our path is not inside the frame, right? But we need to go and click for that particular path, then only we can able to do it. Every time we need to write the path this entire let and up to here every time we need to write and again we need to click something, this is not workable, right? Then we need to create a custom command. How to create the custom command means, I'll stop the execution, okay, and then save this one and go to custom command here, and even you can able to see there is a custom command web page, okay. If you search for in a Google custom commands in Cypress, that documentation will comes to you, okay. Here you can able to see that entire information about the custom command, how you can able to create, what all the methods are presented. There are two methods, one is custom command add and overwrite methods, okay. Then after that we can able to see the syntaxes and example also they are provided. If you come down exact one, you can able to see now this is the called custom command one, okay. Now similar format we can able to create our custom command. Then how to create here, we can create for first capital C and Cypress dot capital C commands dot add, okay. This add can take for two parameters, okay. Then I'm going to use for get iframe comma, and I'm going to create the function. Inside the function again I can able to provide for some variable called iframe, okay. And here I can copy this entire information. First I'll comment, okay. I'm commenting this one and just I'm copying this entire wrapper up to wrapper and going to here, and inside that I'm going to make for return statement, because we need to return the statement, right? That's why I just copied, okay. If you want you can copy or else you can type it also, okay, no issue. This is a method. If you want type you can use for cy.get, and this is my get method. Then you can able to use for dot eats and provide it, and should, because we are going to verifying the assert, then we are using then method, okay. And here we are using was cy dot wrap method, and here we are using for b dot visible, and then here is we are using for document, okay. And then we the path of this we are going to use for here iframe, okay, because the iframe we are going to get from runtime, like where we are going to use the method, right there we can able to use it. Now we are going to delete this one. Now how to access this custom command, take the name of this get iframe, copy and go to here, okay. In the last I can comes to here, the last or front anything is okay. Now cy dot, you can paste the method, okay. In case in the first time if you want to use for directly like a get iframe like this, maybe you will not see that which you are going to, you are already created custom command, okay. For this you need to close that Cypress, then reopen, it will display for the custom command. If you constantly if you want to do it means it will not show you, okay. Don't worry about it, if it is not showing also it will communicate. Copy, paste it, then we can able to use for this particular option, okay. Now again I'm saving this one. Now you can go to here frames, you can reload my frame. See, now Lokesh is enter, okay. Like this how many times you want we can able to create the custom command, okay. No need to bother about that, okay. All the time whether we want to open or not, okay, not required. One time you can create the custom command here and you can able to access it, okay. This is the one approach, okay. And the second approach, if the second approach I'll go for one other test case to create it block, okay, dot only I can create the suit for external. Okay, and the function creation. Okay, here cy dot visit. For that, I already told you, right? First one, I'm going to explaining this particular one. Second time, I'm going to explaining this particular method. Okay, this particular website. For here, I'm going to take for here, and we need to install for plugin. We need to install for one plugin. Okay, for the plugin installation purpose, we can able to. If you want to know about how to get the plugin and all, you can Google search here. Okay, uh, we can able to use a Cypress iframe plugin. Okay, enter. You can able to see the first option. You can able to, you will get it for first option. You can even that iframe documentation, if you want, they provide some information about the iframe related. You can able to see this is our command. Okay, this is our command install iframe Cypress. Okay, you can take this one. Okay, go to here and install iframe. Okay, even you can see here also this another documentation purpose they created. The iframe we can able to use. Okay, there is some documentation old process like which I explained, a zero dot context document, and it is exist, and again we can able to create like this, and this visit and this particular buttons are presented or not. Get iframe is he created as a one custom method, and that custom method they are using. Okay, this is a old process. It's completely old process. Again, you can slow load framing and all. This is again new process which we are going to use. Okay, everything the documentation they are provided. Okay, once after installation is completed. Okay, then go to here and take this one, require Cypress iframe load. Okay, go to top and paste it this one. Okay, save it. Okay, then comes down here, we are already went for inside that, right? You can go to here and you can inspect that particular frame. Okay, once you get this, see here there is a frame. Okay, demo dot frame is there. Okay, that is a class name. Okay, now I'm going to use here cy dot frame load. This is a method. It will load for entire that particular frame. Okay, a dot class name I'm providing. Okay, this is a one time loading purpose. Okay, one time loading. Then again we can able to go for cy dot iframe. Okay, in after iframe we need to use for find. Okay, in the find, because in iframe, inside the iframe, we need to find what all the elements we can able to find it. Then I want to check this particular one, and this is my id. Okay, for id purpose hash. Okay, then I'm going to use for one function, then function, and here I'm going to use for function creation and value, and then my function creation, sorry, curly brace is not required. Okay, here I need to use for let keyword, then I'm going to use for text equal to value dot text. This is my function. Okay, and then I'm going to validating expected, what I'm going to expecting text one, 2 dot contains, 2 dot contains which value that drag me to my target. This is my expectation value. Okay, now I'm going to use it here and now save, and again I'm going to open for npx Cypress open and enter. Npx Cypress open. Now we can able to click again starting. Now hitting these frames. Now we can see the assertion got pass. Okay, assertion got pass. Now this is a way we can able to do it. These are the two different. One is custom command creation and normal way of reaching out to the frame, and we can do for another way like externally, like we can add the plugin and we can add the requirement, then we can able to load the frame and we can find the frame entire page and then find the what are the values you want. Like this is also one kind of custom command. Okay, and then and that function what type of action you are going to do, that action we can able to do. Now I am doing for here just verifying the text. In case if you want to drag and drop and all, you can able to do that as well. Okay, I'll explain you like how we can able to drag and drop in the next video sessions. Okay, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.